Okay, guess what? Your MacBook Pro has a trackpad on it. I know this is not something new. You've faced it many times already. Let's talk where it came from. There was one time a mouse. A mouse hooked to your computer, and guess what? You now have your laptop moving all over the planet, and you don't need a mouse anymore. So here's the world. Let's start first of all by coming down here to System Preferences. I'm right-clicking, and let's go to Trackpad. That's what this video is all about, this one segment, simply about trackpad. Apple has made videos right here for you to see on every choice that you choose. We're going to suggest certain ones that we like, but it doesn't mean that that's the right answer. The right answer is, can you work with it? So let's go here to point and click. How do you want to tap and tell somebody? Do you want to tap to click? Then that's what you do. Or
I
that
like
you don't.
the tap.
You like the tap?
Yeah, I think the tap's really nice.
Okay. Secondary click means right click.
What are the choices there?
Well, you got some choices. Do you want to click or tap with 2 fingers? That's my choice. Do you like to right click with 2 fingers?
No, I like the bottom right corner.
Bottom right corner. Okay. So if you're thinking in the world of mice, think that this part of the lower keyboard is your right click, and this part of the keyboard is your left click. Not up in the right side, but the right bottom corner for your secondary click.
If you said it that way.
Yeah, if you said it, but I suggest to a lot of people that way, if you're not used to tapping and double tapping, that's a nice way to start. Okay, 3-finger drag. What does it mean? It means that you put 3 fingers on the keyboard and you move your window around, very simply. This is very important, the tracking speed. If you have it set for fast, a small movement moves your window or your cursor really fast, and that's not good for beginners. I don't even like it for myself. Okay, scroll and zoom. How do you like to scroll?
You know, I got used to the old way of doing it, so I kind of go with the opposite of natural.
Okay, well, look very carefully. When they put their finger out here, their hand moves down and the screen moves down. Now, that to me is a little backwards, because when I pull my fingers down, I'm saying I want to go to the top of the page, or vice versa. You think it out. Zoom in or out.
That's nice.
Very nice. Pinch with 2 fingers. If you got an iOS device like an iPad or an iPhone, you're used to this. Smart zoom.
I never used that one.
Well, I use it on our phone all the time, because you tap it and all of a sudden you're zooming into your reading level, your width of your thing. Rotate with 2 fingers. I've never used it. I mean, I just don't do a lot of video or audio editing, but I mean pictures.
And let me just say one thing about more gestures. You just went over to more gestures. I know people that the trackpad drives them crazy because they have all of these things checked. They don't use them, and then they feel like the computer's doing all these weird things, and they don't understand why it's doing it.
Okay.
So if you don't use them, turn them off.
Yes, I agree to that one. There's one down here that I really like, and there's lots of ways to show the desktop, but this one really works. You put 3 fingers and a thumb in the center of your trackpad, and you flick your fingers open, and that hides all the windows automatically, and you bring your fingers back together and it shows all your windows automatically. Yeah. That's really easy. You try it sometime, and let's do it right now. Let's get my iTunes window open, my calendar window open, a Microsoft Word window open, and I'm placing 3 fingers and a thumb, and I kind of click upward. They've all gone. I can do my operations. I've got my 3 fingers and my thumb. I'm going to bring them back together.
Oh, you mean you don't have to do this? This goes here.
You're cheating. You know these people like doing those things. You're right. Okay, so that's the fun part of 3 fingers and 3 fingers back, or an F11 key, which I like too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. It's great.